Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 2 of The Real Estate of Real Estate. Today's topic is real estate leadership, influence, experience, and impact. Tonight's conversation is not about followers, it is not about filters, and it is definitely not about fake urgency posts saying only 2 units left when there are 200. Tonight is about leadership because in 2026, real estate has changed. Earlier, if you were good, people found you. Now, if you're good but invisible, you do not even exist. But here's the danger: influence without experience becomes noise, experience without influence becomes invisible, and impact without responsibility becomes highly dangerous. And in today's world, it's very easy to look successful online. But the real question is, does it convert? Does it build trust? Does it build longevity? So today, we bring together leaders across Mumbai, Chandigarh, Dubai, South Africa, and the Delhi National Capital Region. Different markets, different styles, different journeys, but one common thread: they don't just post, they produce. They don't just influence, they transact. Tonight, we are not chasing trends, we are decoding leadership. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin. So, firstly, guys, thank you very much for being on our show. This is the second episode of season 2 of The Real Estate of Real Estate. So, we have, of course, Sagar, uh, a gentleman who has over a million views, 1.1 million views actually.
1.4 million. Yeah.
1.4 million.
Yeah.
Okay, 1.4 million views. He is, I would equate him to any of the Bollywood actors, A-grade Bollywood actors, because he's running the road to that level only. So that's fantastic. By the way, Shahrukh was 2 batches my junior in school.
Oh, great,
So,
great,
so
great.
yeah, so so that's. I thought I'll just throw it in. Uh,
I thought he must be your senior.
well, yeah, I definitely look younger than him if I color my hair, but that's besides the point. That's and then we have this the person who says, what is that song, video will be my audio star or something like that, video will be my star. So we have this gentleman whose first name is Sabby, but he has changed his first name to Video Sabby, so he's known as Video Sabby. He's, in his last YouTube, he had about YouTube channel, he had about 300,000 plus organic followers, so fantastic. And both Sagar and Sabby, of course, are part of the EXP, as all five of us are. Then we have with us Anshul. Anshul, the gentleman who knows no gravity. He can be sideways, front, and he does many things. He's a wonderful guy he's a Chandigarh boy. He has over 200,000 followers. He's again one of the leading uh, influencers in the country. So like the two of you, and of course, then we have this lady amongst all of us, this lovely lady called Jasmine Arora from North India, who is working in India and in Dubai and is currently in Thailand. So that's the fun part of this. The great thing is that Sagar probably is in Mumbai, Sabi is in Johannesburg, Anshul is in Chandigarh, Jasmine is in Thailand. Or where are you in Thailand? Koh Samui?
Karabi.
Karabi. Look at that. So
Beautiful
that's
place.
cold also. Slightly nippy, I'm sure. And then Sam is in the country's almost most polluted city in New Delhi. So, gentlemen and lady, Let's begin. Um, but before we get serious, one honest question to all of you, and I want it in all honesty. What was your most embarrassing early career real estate moment? Sagar, I'm going to start with you.
Embarrassing early career real estate moment. So technically, I had gone for an interview in a real estate company when I was 16, and I was treated as a kid coming for an interview. And that person took my interview, and then after that, he told me that you go home, I'll speak with your father because he was my father's friend. I went through a reference over there. And my father told me that आज तूने मेरा नाम खराब कर दिया in front of the entire family. And I was like, ऐसा क्या किया मैंने? You got rejected in an interview. They said your son does not know to speak, nor to dress up. And I was like, you know, so very sad and very disappointed. And then I thought that now I will do something. And the most important thing for me at that point of time was to make value and respect in my father's heart for me. And that's the thing. So that was one of the most embarrassing moments for me.
Well, it's a very I'd say a heart touching moment and statement that you made, especially because I know that you sadly lost your father very recently. So, deepest condolences once again. And I know how much you cherished, and I saw that lovely video that you put of his. It's one of the very nice ones, and the music behind the song behind is also really lovely. Sagar, totally appreciate that. Thank you for being so honest, brutally honest, actually. Sabby, over to you.
Well, I would say like I won't have a lot of real estate related experiences yet. I'm just a beginner here too, but I would say content wise, something that happened recently. I was in Colorado with a client of mine, and her little son, who's 2 years 6 years old, wanted to be in the one of the YouTube videos, the first YouTube videos, because I told my client I'm gonna come. I said, Kathy, I'm gonna come there and we're gonna record the first video because I'm crossing from Colorado. So I went there, we recorded the whole video. I had 3 mics, and I kind of forgot because I only work with a 2 mic set, not a 3 mic. The third mic, which was on the sun, didn't record anything. And when I came back, I was so heartbroken. So right now, my editors are working on AI generating his voice. He sampled a little bit of the voice. We're trying to see. Hopefully that video comes out fine. But it was so embarrassing. I was like, how do I tell little Joe? I even forgot his name. I think it was Joe. Like, how do I tell little Joe that, hey, listen, your part, like maybe we'll just have to cut you out from the video. You're so tiny, we can just have me and your mom. So just a little funny incident that happened recently, but I may just
Yeah.
fly back again if it doesn't work out.
Yeah, you should actually. That little boy, or fly him in, give him a treat, call him to Johannesburg.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no. First, let's try to get his video back. No, no, absolutely. Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, what about you, Anshul?
See, when we make a real estate videos now, it is difficult to do real estate videos because we are not in a soundproof room. Some dogs are barking. Sometimes construction site voices are out there. So laborer voices are there. So it's really difficult to be in real estate industry and be an influencer in it. So I've got like 7,29,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's third largest channel in India on YouTube. So YouTube journey is really difficult, I think, because you need to give knowledgeable content. Then only people will subscribe you. So whenever I go to for YouTube videos, so like it is difficult part. So it is always embarrassing, like if I am a YouTuber, I am going to some place, sometimes light goes off of the villa, then sometimes dogs are barking, so how to push them not to bark. So sometimes it's really embarrassing. So there was a day when I went, the dog was barking so much that it was like difficult. So I went, came back. It was a good villa. It was difficult to get that villa again. So like there are embarrassing situations. when
Very
you do
true, very true.
this.
You know, when you said dogs are barking, मैं पहले डर गया. मैंने कहा कहीं ये हम लोगों की बात तो नहीं कर रहा है. But anyway, thank God you were actually talking about other dogs. It's okay.
So you know Indian area.
Very true, very true. No, absolutely. So, so, well, Jasmine, over to you.
So I was new in real estate, and I was just cold calling people, and I spoke to this person. I asked him, "Are you selling your house?" He said, "Yes. If you bring me 4.25 million dirhams, I will sell this house." So then I got a buyer. The buyer was ready. He was ready to pay 4.25. So I went back to him, tried to call him, and he no response. And then finally he answered my call. He said, 4.25? That was last month's price. Now it's 4.4 million. I said, okay, but
You
what
got
if
a
I get you a
client.
check? What if I get you a check? He said, okay, get me a check. Now, when someone says, get me a check, now me as a new agent, I assumed, okay, this means if I get a check, this is a deal done. So I got the check and I was super happy. I was like, okay, I'm closing this deal. And then he completely ghosted me. No answer, no reply, not answering my calls. So then I saw his profile picture. In his profile picture, there was this jewelry store. So I googled his jewelry store, and I said, okay, I have to make it work for my client, for myself. So I'm gonna go to his jewelry store. So I went to his jewelry store, and then I asked. So I'm not gonna say his name, but I said, this bhai, is he here? And because he was Indian, and then the staff said he will come in a while. Just wait for him. I was waiting. He came, and I said, here is the check. Let's sign the deal. And then he was so rude to me. He said, real estate agents have no standards. Like, as if I'm a beggar and I'm instead of helping him, I'm begging for something. But that was not the case. And I think he had Papa ka paisa because he didn't identify my grit there. But it
Listen.
was very embarrassing in that moment.
Yeah, especially
And
when you think back, you can think of it as light memory, but of course it's very hurtful at that point of time. These are all very emotional things at different points of time. At times embarrassing, at times emotional, but very true. So let me ask you. Let's go into the next thing. I want one more answer, and again an honest answer. Sabi, if there was no YouTube, if it vanished tomorrow, how would you survive?
Well, knowing what I know now or before, like I started doing this, because that'll be two different answers. Knowing what I know now, I think not just knowing YouTube or real estate, being an entrepreneur, doing these things has taught me that if I can solve a problem for a specific niche, then I can make money out
Brilliant.
of it, right? If I would go 10 years ago, I think, if you read that book, The Good Dad, Bad Dad, I forgot the exact name, Robert
Rich dad,
Kiyosaki.
poor dad.
Rich Dad, Poor
Rich
Dad. I
dad, poor
think I
dad.
had I think I always had the poor dad mentality. I think I was always like, I have a saving problem. I never thought I have an earning problem. So the answers will be different.
Brilliant. Brilliant. So, Sagar, if Instagram vanished tomorrow morning, what would you do?
That's one of my biggest fears. But Instagram can go away, but my knowledge, my talent, my power, my motivation, my attitude, no one can take that away from me. So whatever I do, I know I will be number one. So again, I can start from zero and I can rise to number one.
Brilliant. Brilliantly said. Lovely. Anshul.
I will say that your network will grow more. Look, right now I'm in social media, so I am doing more of social media. But my network, which I have made from last 7 years, it will be a great because network is your net worth right now. And
Right.
if you have good network now, you can simply do real estate very easily. Like if you get a good ticket size house, I think if you are selling a needle, then also you have to put same effort. And if you are selling an elephant, again the same effort.
Very
But
right.
if you have a good network, you can sell a elephant easily.
So true. You can a salesman is a salesman. You have a good product, and you have a good network, and you're a good influencer, like all of you are. Then you can sell pretty much anything you want. And Jasmine, same question for you. If there was no Instagram, there's no social media, what would you do?
So the thing is, I don't fully rely on Instagram. Like I always collect emails from the people who are following me because they get a free guide and then they have to put their emails to download that free guide. So that email list is evergreen and I can use it to rebuild audience in the future, or I can use that to basically, uh, you know, grow my revenue. And also, I
Okay.
think offline networking plays a big role, as Anshu said.
Great. I love these honest answers from all of you. I will, Jasmine, come back to you again. You're both in the Indian market as well as the Middle East market. You know both these markets really well. You're in Thailand right now. You're probably gonna hustle and get some people in Karabi to tell you more about developments over there, and then sell those across India and the UAE also, because everybody wants to hedge risks and also see different environments. So of course, Thailand is my personal favorite. Phuket is a place which I love, and I'd love to spend a lot of my life beyond maybe 70s over there. Um, but my question is, in the market that you are, or in the markets that you go to, what actually defines a real estate leader in 2026?
That's a very good question because if we look at a decade ago, most of the leaders were leaders because of their qualification, what's on the paper. But today, the market is very, very different. And the people who are in leadership, they are there because of their results and they're inspiring people from their results. And not just that, they also should have the humility and the ability to inspire and help others grow alongside.
Absolutely right. Same question, Anshul, to yourself.
See, I think if you are into real estate, selling is not a problem. The thing is that you have to make a basically long-term relationship. You are not into commissions every time. You have to be into long-term relationship so that you get a referral client from that guy. What you have done. So I think the leadership right now is not selling the things. It's making a trust and a responsibility factor also to take this forward, because I think a person who is having a home for first home buyer, he's putting up his hard earned money and money which will he get after 20 years also, like down the line he's taking loans and everything. So you have to, if you have to be leader, I think you have to have a long term relationship. Not only you're just not putting up the commissions only, you have to be a family for them.
So true. Absolutely. Very, very, very well said, actually. And uh, Savi and Sagar, I'm going to ask you this, and you both, because of specific reasons, would be able to give the best answer. Is follower count just a vanity metrics, or is it a business asset? You guys, Savi, you've been in it for 12 odd years, and Sagar, you've got 1.4 million, almost 1.5 million followers. So, what is it? Is it just a matrix which gives you pride and vanity, or is it beyond that? And is it going to be a powerful business asset?
Yeah, it's a very powerful business asset because whichever place you go, you don't need an introduction. People introduce you, and I don't carry a business card with myself, nor do I need it because my Instagram is my business card. And if anyone asks me my business card, I'm like, are you there on Instagram? Just put my name, and that's my business card. And even if someone asks for a business card on WhatsApp, my Instagram link is being shared as a business card. So that's the new way. And plus, so whenever I speak with any of the client, and we tell them that we are Asia's number one real estate influencer on Instagram. We have close to 1.4 million followers. So that builds a trust. So most of our rental deals are done online, where students come from Delhi, Bangalore, or Gujarat, all these locations. So we just send them the video of the properties, or they see our Instagram video and they come to us. So we convince them over the call, and we send them the QR code, and then they transfer the token amount, and the deal is done online. So that's the trust which people have in us. And apart from that, it makes it very easy. So if I have to close a deal, so first of all, my team people go to show the properties to the customers, and once the visit is done, in the closing I sit, and there are a lot of people who come actually to meet me. So my team people say that, if you want to meet Sagar, then you have to close the deal, and the closing meeting only you can meet him. So and in the end, they say that abhi to closing meeting mein to Sagar se mulaqat hogi na hamari. And then they say yes, and then in the closing meeting I arrive, and when I arrive, then they ask me that is it the right deal. Then I say, as a genuine parameter, that this is right because it is this. So I just have to speak for like 4 or 5 minutes, and even a 10 crore 15 crore deal takes place just on those words. So when a customer meets us, I don't know him, but he knows me psychologically because he has seen my videos. So that's a brand recall strategy, and that's how he thinks that, oh, the connection is already done through Instagram. I don't have to go and build the connection over there. So that's why it's a very big asset. And that's why I keep suggesting people that if you're still not making videos, make your videos, because your presence is the most important thing.
Absolutely. So it's actually beautifully said,
Yeah,
Sagar. I love that. And I have a lot of comments which I'll share right after,
definitely.
Sabi's said what he has to. Sabi, over to you.
No, I was just saying first, Sagar, like when you arrive, are you like arriving like that Dhurandhar scene, like the how that guy is slow motion, like is that the scene? Like
Yeah,
finally
yeah,
they're
yeah.
like we're closing the deal and Sagar is like, yes, I'm coming. No,
Of
but
course, yeah,
I
of
will
course.
second what Sagar said. Because see, I know we're joking, but in a way it's the truth. Now that's a picture, but Sagar is the real life. Anshul is we're these are the real life heroes, because what a great strategy for you to use that as a leverage, that if you work with us you get to then meet the person that you like the most, the connection you've built. So I will second what you said. The only difference would be, you asked in the beginning, Sam, if it's just a vanity metric. I would say when I do YouTube for real estate agents, for example, the number of subscribers, it's a vanity metric, not that important to them. What's more important to them is how many conversations they're getting, not the clicks, right? So I would say it is a vanity metric in a way that it's not the most important KPI, especially for
Yeah.
like smaller realtors to use video. But when you're able to say like I have 300,000 subscribers, Anshul has 700, I think these are numbers we ought to say, because it instills trust on the listener side, right? So I think from that perspective, it helps build that connection very quickly too.
Absolutely. So, I would like to say that while social media gives you attention, but this attention is rented, it is trust that is owned.
Yeah,
So in
true.
reality, we all have to understand that your trust is what, if somebody is coming to Sagar, it is not only for the followers that he has, but it is for the trust that he is disseminating in the person. If he's selling a property online or just in a single meeting, the guy asks him, buying a 15 crore property or renting a property, that, Sagar, do you think it's a good deal? He's not taking it because of his 1.4 million followers, but because he's reposing trust in Sagar, because of what he's seen Sagar doing. And I think that is the beauty of this entire thing. It's beautiful what you guys said, and Sagar especially. I loved what you said. Um, Honestly, I've seen agents with 50 followers doing 20 crores of business also, and agents with 50,000 followers doing 2 deals a day. So the algorithm is really not the boss, but it definitely is taking people in that direction. You know, they say in Hindi, जो दिखता है वो बिकता है.
Right.
भाई सागर दिखता है तो सागर बिकेगा, बट सागर बिकेगा तो उसको ट्रस्ट से बिकेगा, ना कि खाली नंबर से बिकेगा. दैट इज व्हाट माय
True.
personal feeling is. But nevertheless, phenomenal. Before we go to the next things, I want to ask each one of you. I'm giving you exactly 2 minutes, okay? 120 seconds for you to, and don't take it the other way. You don't need to pitch yourselves. Everybody knows you guys. But still, if there is a special offer that you have, if there is something special that you want to tell people about, whether it's about EXP, whether it is about any other, maybe a developer you're promoting in 3 days, maybe you're doing an event, maybe you've got a special, like I know Sabi mentioned something about, when we were offline there, about a package that he has that he wants to promote. Anything that you want to talk about. I know that Jasmine has this she teaches how to do business in Dubai, sitting in India or anywhere in the world. Anything like that. Let's have it for each one of you guys. 2 minutes. Sagar, do you want to start this again?
Okay, fantastic. So right now, currently, I'm on an India tour of real estate. So I've covered like most of the cities like Pune, Surat, Ahmedabad, Rajasthan, Delhi, Haryana, UP. Then last week I was in this week itself I was in Hyderabad, and now I think I was about to come to Delhi tomorrow, Yashobhumi, but and they called me yesterday that you can come, but it's like going to be too hectic for me, so I would not take that. And but I have a plan of going to South India in the end of this month to Bangalore and Chennai. So I am trying to elevate the entire country's real estate, because I feel that one person can bring a change. Because I am from the native of Mr. Gandhiji, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi,
Of course.
and so the thing which he has done alone, fought for like 40-45 years and brought gave us freedom. So I cannot do that much, but at least if I am in this real estate industry, so in next 30, 40, 50 years, whenever there is history going to be written, I want my name in that this person brought a revolution in Indian real
Brilliant.
estate. And I want to be India the next USA. I know I won't be able to end the corruption. For that, I need to step into politics, I guess, and become the prime minister of the country. But that's not the road I am walking on right now, because I have to first take care of my mask. Then I can take care of the entire society. So first, I have to take care of my thing. And once that is done, once I become financially stable, I start earning like 1 crore rupees per day approximately. Then I think I will do something for the society, and then I will develop the entire country's infrastructure. Long term vision.
Phenomenal. I'm speechless. Beautiful.
Yeah.
May you do that one day. May we be a completely uncorrupted society. And may your dreams come true. Let's hope for the
Thank you
best,
so much.
Sagar.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Over to you, Sabi. Your pitch.
Yeah, cool. Kind of like what I said yesterday in the reel, that um, if you guys understand what's happening is where the eyeballs are, people are going on YouTube and online video platforms searching for information. And you can be one of the agents in the forefront of, as an early adopter, being on video, serving those people with the information that they need. My name is Video Savvy. I've been a YouTube influencer for 10 years. I've got over 250,000 subscribers on my channel, and now I help real estate agents crush it with YouTube. I help them become local celebrity. I help them transform from a simple agent to an agent influencer, skyrocket their scales, and stop selling and start attracting by serving people in their community. The one thing that I'd like to give is, if you guys are interested in just learning more and being part of a community where everybody's talking video and AI and how to leverage these tools to increase their real estate business, please join our community on School. You can go on Google and type www.school.com, skool.com/agent on tube, the way it's written right here. So school.com/agent on tube. Join us and attend some of the live sessions, masterminds, and I'd love to share everything that I have learned in the last decade and help you guys grow your business.
I will join right now
Fantastic,
itself.
Sabby.
Yeah, and thank you, Sam, for the opportunity. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Why not? I'd love to see you grow and pivot from just being on, being the YouTube influencer, master influencer, to being a top real estate agent. Incidentally, both Sagar and yourself, Sabby, uh, are part of the, come through the lit relationship to us. So you
Yeah,
must
that's
reconnect
true.
it
That's true.
separately also.
Absolutely.
And to
I'll
let
have
you
to
know
do a
that
deal with. I'll have to do a deal
you
with
have to do a
Saga
deal
for
with
that. For
Sagar.
Saga.
Absolutely. And by the way, Jason and Sagar share a common birthday yesterday.
Wow. So happy birthday, belated birthday, Saga. Yeah.
Thank you
Absolutely.
so much. Thank you so much.
What a
Absolutely.
coincidence.
So, Anshul, your pitch.
Hi everyone, my name is Anshul Bansal. I have been known as Technocrat Anshul. So you have seen my channel Technocrat Anshul. So you have loved me so a lot. Ki I've got third largest channel in India. I've got 7,29,000. When people say that I have made a house seeing your videos, it is like a kick for me. See, I've given some knowledge, and people love to have a selfie with me whenever I go to some party. Whenever I go to some party of 100 people, 10 to 15 people come. You are Anshul ji, I want a selfie with you because I've made a house seeing your videos. So it is lovely experience. It is much more than any money you can give to anyone or something like that. It is a knowledge which I am giving. Giving up the knowledge, new knowledge. I'm starting a course for real estate agents because I think there is really a gap in between. What is the current scenario in India? People don't know what is RERA carpet area. People don't know what is TDS. People don't know what is financials of the real estate. What is the real estate maths? How cold calling hacks can be done. So I'm planning a course of this, and it will be within 3 to 4 months. It's under shooting, and it will be rolled out within 2, 3, 4 months, and it will be a great hit for the agents and as well as the people who want to be in real estate industry. See, real estate industry, people know ki real estate industry have a huge money, but huge money comes with the hard working in the background. People say like it's a real, but we have to make a trust. You have to keep following up the guys, like because real estate industry takes around 6 months of time sometimes to close a deal.
Close the deal.
A guy called today and it will close after 6 months. So you have to be a patient also, patience. And then I will think I can make a change, and I want to be a real estate face of India.
Wonderful, wonderful. I am sure all of you and hopefully myself will all be faces of real estate, progressive India, faces of progressive India. So Anshul, I want you also to give the name, the title of the uh, first chapter or first lesson of your training, because that was really lovely. I fell for it when you told us. So please tell the others as well.
It's a maths of real estate.
Look at that. It's called the maths of real estate.
Yeah.
So I said, what does maths of real estate mean? And that is
So
when he said, yeah, tell them, please.
So maths of real
Absolutely.
estate is like how you can calculate square feet, how you can calculate the RERA carpet area, how can you calculate the house construction cost. People say like 14,000 per square feet. Detail how to calculate that calculation and like what is the TDS you will have to cut down, how you have to put some like long term capital gain tax is there, short term capital gain tax. So you have to tell people how you can do this thing. So because people don't know simple language, how to calculate all these things. And
Beautiful.
India is a diverse nation. There sometimes there is gunta, sometimes there are square meters, there is square feet. So there is a huge diversification. So I'm doing all these things in a first chapter of that real estate maths.
I really love that. Thank you, Anshul. Jasmine, you have this vision to ensure that a lot of Indians staying in India do not unnecessarily burn out their money, yet sell real estate of the Middle East sitting in India to people in India. Please share more about it and how you plan to do it and what's your thought on it.
So before I share about that, I would like to share my journey. And I hope I can finish it into 2 minutes that you gave me. So I started real estate about 4 years ago. Before that, I was working as an architect. And then I was able to close my first deal in the first month in a community called Tilal Gulf in Dubai. So I thought, okay, this is great. This is very easy. So I called my mom, I called my uncle, I called everyone. I said, this is so good. Dubai real estate is so easy. You guys should move here. And then I thought, okay, I can sell everything. I'm the best salesperson in the world. And then I started going to Shobha, the Mac, all the developers that you can think of. I went to all the broker briefings, started studying entire Dubai, and then 4 months went by and zero deals. And I was sitting on a bench in a place called Business Bay in Dubai, and I was crying because I didn't even have money to pay for my next month's rent. But I knew in that moment that, okay, I cannot go back. I have to make it work. Also because, us Indians, we are very worried about what relatives are going to think. But that was a very difficult moment for me. And I was like, okay, what can I do? How can I make it work? So I started asking people for help, tell me what is working for you. Just give me some advice or something. And I realized there was a lot of gatekeeping. Like no one wanted to share what's working for them, especially in Dubai. It was like very secretive. Some people were generous, some people wanted to share. But I realized they all had one thing in common. I started studying their patterns. They all either had a niche or they started with a niche. So they were either hyper focused on a particular area, particular community, or particular developer, or a target audience. Let's say they are from Bangalore, so they are targeting people from Bangalore. So they all were hyper focused. So I went back to the community that I was working in and I started continuing there, and it worked for me. I started selling some houses, but still there was something that was holding me back because what was happening, I was making 100 calls every single day. Now what happens is, for week 1 and week 2 maybe you will make 100 calls every single day. After that we get busy with the viewings, updating CRM, following up with clients, and eventually after 4 weeks, 5 weeks, when you're finally about to close the deal, it might happen or it might fall apart. But now, in the end, we are back to square one
Start
because
from scratch.
we didn't have the time to make 100 calls every single day.
So
So I
there's no
realized, okay,
pipeline built. You don't have a
yeah,
pipeline. Absolutely. Yeah.
yeah. So it was not sustainable, I realized. So then I started investing the money that I'm making in my coaching, learning from different people like Dan Martin. And I realized that I can build a self-filling pipeline that is working for me, bringing me leads even while I'm sleeping. And yes, personal branding is a big part of it as well. But now we have a lot of tools like WhatsApp automation tools and all of this stuff. So that is what helped me to close 250 million dirhams or 600 crores in less than 3 years.
That's
And
phenomenal.
That's
thank you.
huge.
And I realized that I'm not the only person who is facing this, because when someone comes from India, okay, when someone is coming from UK to Dubai, they bring in a lot of savings. For them, they have 10,000, 20,000 pounds of savings. But us Indians, we bring, Indian money, and it's not that huge of savings. And then what happens is, especially when if you're at a company where there is no trainings, no support, then you try to figure out how it's working, and you can waste maybe 6 months or a year trying to figure this out, and you're basically burning your savings. And the company will tell you, yeah, we will give you visa, but unofficially they only give visa when you close your first deal. So now there are many Indians who come to Dubai, but then they go back because the savings run out, they didn't get visa. So a lot of Indians are struggling with this, even though they want to enter Dubai real estate market. And then I realized that, okay, you don't even need to be in Dubai to start working and selling Dubai properties. And that is possible because now we have EXP. EXP is the tool that makes it possible, because EXP in India, we are right now currently in 28 countries, more than 90,000 agents. So we have this global network. And if someone is sitting in India, they have basically the capacity to sell Dubai real estate properties when they are associated with EXP, because EXP is already connected with the developers in Dubai. And then if someone chooses to partner with, myself, Sam, or all these people here, they have the tools and coachings and trainings, because the model of EXP is such that everyone has a vested interest in your growth. So we want you to win. If you don't win, if you don't close, we don't get paid, basically. So it creates a culture of everyone helping everyone. And that is how now you can be in India and still sell Dubai properties.
Fantastic. So, what are you going to do about it?
So
Tell us
I'm going to
that.
create huge awareness about EXP, and I'm going to help a lot of Indian real estate agents to enter Dubai real estate market.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you, Jasmine. So, Sagar, posting content is easy, but converting content into clients is really hard. So, what is really the missing bridge?
Um, See, it doesn't happen that you post the videos and just the client comes automatically. It involves a lot of things. Like once I post my video, I put it on story. I put the same video on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. I post that on my WhatsApp status. I share it to my broadcast list of like 5,000, 10,000 people. So I use all the mediums. So even after seeing that video, if a particular friend of mine or that contact is not looking out for a property, but he thinks, I have a friend of mine who is looking out for the same property, so let me send it to that person. And that person contacts me. So it's about not just about posting the video, but after you post the video, there is 1 hour of work which is pending. You have to share it across more than 1,000 real estate groups. You have to, you have to just scroll off your entire list of contacts and send it to as many people as possible. That single video, because everyone doesn't follow you on Instagram. Your WhatsApp contacts, some people they might not have Instagram. Your YouTube people, they must not be active on Instagram. Your Facebook audience, there are a lot of people on my Facebook who are still not having the Instagram application, and there are a lot of people who are only active on LinkedIn, the business class especially, and the Twitter people as well. So that's how you, if you want all the audience, then you have to circulate it as many places as possible. And plus, if you think that today I'll post a video and tomorrow I'll gonna get a lead and I'll just convert the deal, and it's just a
Not
myth.
going to happen. Not
It's not
happening.
gonna happen. And sometimes even after posting the video for months, that property doesn't go away. So it's very difficult. But the thing is that you have to keep continuously posting it. You have to keep doing a storyline. Then imagine there is one property. You make 4 or 5 different videos on different themes. why investment point of view this property is good, why for staying this property is good. You can make a theme that looking for a property, why don't you stay in this location of the city? So you can create different themes, so that would attract the people, and you never know that which story connects with the audience, and that person gets in touch with you for that particular kind of property. And still now it happens with me that I post a video and that property does not sell, but I don't lose hope. And you have to keep experimenting, some or the other thing. You have to keep posting, you have to keep sharing it on your stories. You never know when you'll get the right buyer for that particular property of yours. So you cannot say that there is a particular technique or there is a particular thing to sell that property, as Jasmine also said. But you need to keep trying different things, and it becomes more easier on Instagram because your phone does not have that much storage. My one video is of like 10 GB, 20 GB. So even a 1 TB phone would end up in a month. So it's a storage space. So right now I closed a deal just by I visited a jewelry showroom, and that person asked me, "Kya karte ho aap?" And I am into real estate. I'm also looking out for a rental flat. Then I opened my Instagram, I showed the video, and then he came and saw the property and the deal done. So that's how. So whichever restaurant I go to eat, whichever jewelry showroom I go to shop, or even any of the smallest places I visit, I meet the owner of that person and I introduce myself. Hi, Sagar Visawadi other side. I am into real estate. So why don't you start another branch of this? And that's how
Brilliant.
I, yeah,
That
yeah,
is how you made 1.5 million followers. You know what? I want to ask you this question. When you went into the jewelry store,
yeah.
जितना उसका commission मिला था, the the jewelry that you bought for
I didn't
your girl's
purchase.
trip, you didn't
I
buy.
didn't purchase.
You
I just went
all you got
to
is a barter.
window shopping to find
अच्छा.
out the rates. So
So you
imagine when you
actually
don't have any clients with you, or when you're just doing time pass. So it's like go to the people where they are rich owners, and just go them and just tell them that I want to buy gold of worth 50 lakhs to 1 crores. What discount can I get? And that person would be wondering that what does this guy do? And then you
आप
start the
करते क्या हो?
conversation.
I love the hustle. I love the hustle.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Great, Sagar. So, guys, um,
Yeah.
Anshul, how do you move from attention to authority to actual revenue in these three phases? How do you do
See,
that?
attention is you have to do trending things to get attention. For authority, you have to you have to build trust. You educate people. What is the scenario going? Like, what are the real estate people? Like here, it's in Chandigarh. If I say I make videos on lands deals, like there is an airport coming up, so there is Aero City coming up. So I try to tell people that you can invest in land in four ways. Like you can do industrial, you can do agriculture land, which can be done to like which can be bought by the government in future, and you will get the things. So you can also have a residential plot, you can have a commercial building. So if you educate people, then people will start trusting you. So like
Yeah,
attention is like you have to do trending things. Then you, for authority, you have to do all this
authority.
trust factor making. Then for commissions, you have to, for revenue or
Revenue.
commissions, for us it is a commission. For revenue, you have to keep following them, like because I don't think so real estate will be done in a single day. I've seen clients, people will say that I will sell that property, then I will buy this. So it takes time. So you the following up is the main key for making into commissions or revenue.
Very good. End में
धंधा
तो
करना.
धंधा करना है भाई. पैसा कमाना है, नहीं तो
Yeah.
otherwise there's no fun in the whole thing. No, absolutely right. So, Jasmine, you said that you know by the fourth month after you sold in the very first month property, you had problems paying rent. Okay. obviously, and that's how your whole mindset changed, etc. And now you sold property worth 600 crores, which is phenomenal. So likes don't pay your house rent, right? So what does?
That's a good question. So it's about, if we are talking about social media and personal branding in particular,
Yeah.
then it's about starting the conversation. And even if someone is liking the post, which means there might be an intent of purchase. However, if someone is posting dancing reels or trending reels and someone is liking it, it it's probably not the intent to buy the property. So we have to make sure that okay, we are covering at least their pain points, or we are talking about providing value or sharing some information that initiates the conversation instead of saying okay, buy this, buy that.
So you could actually
And
be very happy with something, but not be interested in it.
yes,
That's these are two different things. Absolutely, very, very, very well said. So, Sabi, you travel all across the globe. I mean, I've never seen you in India more than maybe a month, month and a half. You're
It'll happen soon.
you positively don't pay taxes in India. You must be a
No,
non-resident Indian.
for now, yeah,
Then,
for now.
yeah, but for all the legal reasons, I know you're a honest man. But so tell me, what does your weekly discipline actually look like? Is it structured or is it chaotic with just a nice, good lighting around it?
So I have a controversial answer around it when you talk about discipline, sort of. So I would say, Sam, like I kind of follow like what Alex Hormozy says. He's like, there's no discipline when you're chasing something big, right? Like in my 40s, when I will be 40s. Sorry, why did I say in my 40s? I gave it up. So
You're only
I'm just
32,
saying,
yeah, I know that.
yeah, exactly. 18 at Harbor. See, as I'm getting older, like I'm figuring out that health, like when I heard health, there is no wealth. The health is the real wealth. I now believe in it more than I believed in it at 30. I was like, yeah, what is ill health? There's no ill. There's nothing about ill health. So see, my answer to
But
that, Sam, is
you're the guy who, I'm sorry to interrupt, but you're the guy who sits in Houston, Texas, and has pork chops.
that's true. I did. I did.
Sorry, please
No,
go ahead. I just
but
had to
yeah,
say
no,
it.
no, but I'm just saying, Sam. See, I think for me, like, there's phases of in life where right now I'm excited about, interested in building my business. So maybe Sagar or Anshul or Jasmine, right? Because we see an opportunity, and we're the lucky ones who see the opportunity. Many people don't even see the opportunities around them. Coming back to your question, for me, like some very basic things like okay, like right now in Cape Town, but literally this week, and I can show you my app. I have gone to the gym every day except for today. Today was like I was like, okay, today this is I'm fitting this call in because I have other calls. I'm like, so no gym time, but I'm happily doing it. But I was like, okay, no gym, but every day I need to go gym, and then I'm very focused on my work, and then making sure I'm talking to my family once. Really, nothing else can fit in right now. So if I can only be disciplined, very, very few things, and I think if I have 20 other things, then I will never become really big in one thing.
Very well said. So, I just want to give you this thought. Some agents are content creators who occasionally sell properties. Content creators who occasionally sell properties. But leaders are property professionals who use content strategically. Do you agree with me?
definitely.
Yeah. So you have to use the content strategically. That's how you make money. Pretty much what Jasmine said at that point of time. Very well said, Jasmine. So, a question for each one of you. Sagar, I'll go to you first. What mistakes do agents make in their first 12 months of trying to build a brand? You built a brand Sagar. Okay, 1.5 million. My God, it's mind-boggling.
Hmm.
Largest in Asia.
Yeah.
What advice do you give people who are building their brand in the first 12 months so that they do not fall down and hurt themselves?
So a lot of agents, they don't make their business cards, they don't register themselves, they don't get their licenses, they don't have their office. They so there is a set of prerequisites which you need to do. So right now I like this great thing behind Anshul. He has done his branding, the technocrat. Okay, so no one will be forgetting the name. And there's a branding outside the office. Plus, if you see about your Google listing should also be there. So if you see, I have close to more than 1,200 reviews on Google. So it's highest in Mumbai of any real estate agent. So that's every small thing you need to focus on: your office setup, your business card, your social media. All the accounts should be made. It will be time consuming, but it will help you in the long term process, where after 1 year, even you might not close more deals, but you have built a strong foundation, you have built a brand, you have built a name. So I remember that I struggled a lot to make a brand for myself, because I didn't had experience of any MNC, nor I was a part of EXP in 2013 when I started real estate. At that time, it was not there in India also.
Of course.
Only people were behind me that buy a franchise of Remax, but I didn't have money in my pocket to spend 10
भाई मेरे
20
को
lakh
उस टाइम
rupees.
मिलते I was founding app तो तुमने मुझे पकड़ लिया.
Coldwell banker was behind me, take my franchisee. I was like, I don't have money in my pockets. So I myself, I was going on cycle to show properties to clients. I used to wear a suit and I used to park my cycle, and then I used to show the clients the properties. So slowly, I made a business card. Someone told me that you are a kid. How will I trust you? Then I used to, I growed my beard, long beard, and that, so that people do not guess my age, that I'm 16. I look like 20 to 23. Then
Hats
they
off
said
to you.
that I cannot give the office keys to you, because you don't have your own office. Then I rented out one office. I had rented out a doctor's clinic. I told the doctor that you are just sitting for 2 hours. Rest of the day it's wicket. So just give it to me the rest of the hours. So that's how they gave it to me for rest of the hours. And then I started in this way, like falling down and learning from the mistakes. But I looked out on all the small things, and even on Instagram when I started, it took me 3 years to get viral. But for 3 years, I every month I used to pump in 1 lakh rupees a month, because I knew that if this thing doesn't work now, but it will work in future. My mom was very angry on me that leave the real estate business and just focus on influencer. You don't want to earn money, you have to just spending lakhs of rupees in making videos. Give me lakh rupees a month. So I was like, Mom, one day you will get the result. And now, once I got viral, I had spent around 30 40 lakhs rupees on creating content. I earned that money in like just 6 months. And now I charge like 7 lakhs rupees for one reel.
Amazing. You
Yeah.
are the master hustler, I have to say. The way you've played your life, whether from 16 or even younger, and the thought process, this is epitome of hustling. If you say, tell a doctor, you invented co-working spaces when you were 16 years old. You told the doctor, I'll share your clinic with you and work. Amazing. I love that. I absolutely love that.
Thank you. Thank
Brilliant.
you.
Thank you. Anshul, if someone was watching you today and he wanted credibility in 90 days, what would you recommend to him as three non negotiables?
See, I will say first thing that in social media you have to part on knowledge. Then only people will subscribe you or follow you. Otherwise, see, many cringe content is there or something like that. And the second thing I will say that the content should be a shareable one. If you the content is shareable now, then only people will connect. Like if you have knowledge, you are giving the knowledge, you have good content and it is shareable, then only it will get viral, because people want to connect with someone, na? That third thing I will say that consistency is the key in every business. Consistency is the key. Like we do real estate, I think in earlier morning we have a meeting that my with my teammates, that whom do we have to call today, so that in Saturday Sunday we have visits because people do come only on Saturdays and Sundays for in India at least, like when they are free to for a real estate thing. So we have to follow up. The consistency is the key for any business. So I will say three things that you keep on giving the knowledge. Second thing, you have to keep on doing the things like should be a shareable thing. Third, it should be a consistent. Consistency is the key.
Consistent is king, content is king, content is knowledge, knowledge imparting. I mean, I love what you said. Uh, my friend Abby, you know that most people want viral before they want valuable, and that is a huge disease. I'm sure as a coach, people keep telling you as somebody who's giving them coaching on how to use YouTube. Everybody says, "मेरे को viral बना दो भाई." Valuable होएगा नहीं होएगा, it doesn't matter. And that is what Anshul is talking about. Those three things, those are so important. But to you, Sabi specifically, does personal branding inflate ego in your industry, or does it elevate standards?
I think the answer could be both, right, Sam? Like, I mean, some people, um, when even I work with some clients, they've made 3 videos and they're expecting the whole world should just bow down and only work with them because they've already said to the world what they needed to in 3 videos, right? But, and also one thing we talked about recently that you touched on, which is great, that we are real estate agents, not content creators. Yes, we have become big content creators, so it has brought in more opportunities to leverage those eyeballs for other things. But then, when if we lose our focus from what the main thing is, then what will happen is we'll keep getting subscribers, but it's not converting into dollars in the bank as fast as we would like. So again, coming back to what you were asking me, I think personal branding is a thing. It's just a thing helping you to get to Rome faster. When it becomes the main thing, I think that's where it's a problem. I think as a real estate agent, our goal should be to serve our customers. Video is just way of connecting to them, serving them faster, and also maybe helping them with some training sort of stuff. But it should, I think, a core goal should always be serve our customers.
So beautifully said. I love that last line. A goal should be to serve our customers. It's all about customer delight. If the customer is delighted with you, everything is passe. I think if your branding is bigger than your competence, the market will eventually correct you. So you cannot be so
True, true,
egocentric. The market is a great leveler.
true,
So true, so
true.
true. Very nice. Great, great.
See, I think,
So
I think Sam, this marketing opens the door for us, but it's not going to close the deal fee. That's just how I
it's
look
on
at
the
it.
close. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, absolutely. Um, so I know we've got just two, three questions left, and then we've got the rapid fire round, of course. But Jasmine, to you, with influence comes responsibility. Now, where do we draw the line between marketing and misinformation? And you know the reason why I'm asking you this question, because in Dubai very recently they have brought in a particular license that social media, or maybe not social media, but real estate players have to bring on. Tell us a wee bit on that, and then do it under the context of this. Whether what's the fine line between marketing and misinformation, and how do you guys work on that? Because obviously, with great influence comes great responsibility to take a cue from what Spider-Man said, or what was said in
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
yeah. And there was a time when there was a news circulating, something about golden visa, that golden visa laws have changed. And one person posted it, and it was a actually news Instagram page. And after looking at that page, Everyone else, all the influencers started posting it. And it became so viral, everyone started believing it. But later, they got to know that it was misinformation.
Crazy.
And I get it, sometimes we are taking inspiration from other place or we are taking information from other place and then
Without
posting it.
verifying the fact. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's super, super important to do the due diligence to verify, okay, what I'm sharing, is it even true? Is it even correct?
Okay. Fair enough. Fair point. Sabi, this question is for you. You're the global traveler, and I know you make right now you make more miles than you make sales, my friend. So, and I'm sure, you have millions of miles, and you probably have you have millions of dollars also that you make in sales. So that's fair. You're probably equated on that. But my question is, what is one shift the Indian real estate must make to become more professionally global?
I think I'm not sure if I'm the best person to answer that, but see, I think Sam, like, I may not be the right person to kind of like say like how they can be more professionalism in a. I think I'm not the right person for this question,
Okay,
Sam. I'm
I will
sorry. I
ask
don't
this
know. I
question
don't
to
know the
Jasmine.
answer to that.
Fair
I
enough.
really don't.
Jasmine, you go to you're right now running from one continent to the other and one country to the other between India, UAE, and Thailand. Why don't you tell me what is that one thing that real estate must make to become more professional globally? The Indian real estate.
Okay, so now there are two things here.
Okay, tell us too.
When we say professionalism, yes, there are certain standards in the way we conduct business and all of that that needs to be incorporated. However, I have seen in this market what is happening is people take this professionalism too strongly. As in, if you're meeting someone,
To a
you will
different
start
level.
saying, yeah, you will start saying, hi, sir, what you're looking for. Like they have a very specific script of speaking to people. And they sometimes forget you are actually speaking to a person, a human. You need to build the human connection. So I think, yes, professionalism is important, but that's just a baseline standard. And there is more to it, which is the personalization. And that's what people are forgetting. So I think we need to train more agents on, yes, how to have that baseline standard, how to be professional, how to conduct yourself professionally, but also how to build a genuine human connection. So instead of asking, hi sir, what you're looking for, you ask, maybe treat them as friends or families, and then ask, okay, what's your plan, what's your goal? When you understand their goal and their current situation, then you can help them to fill the gap and achieve their goal.
Fair enough. Very good point. But nevertheless, let me ask this question, which I had not prepared, but it just came to my mind. Artificial intelligence. Now, with artificial intelligence and the kind of things that I'm seeing, people are putting in tutorials on how to make scripts, what to believe in, what's fake, what's real video. They show this, you know, real solid, muscular guy, and he's talking, etc., and doing various things, explaining about something, and they say suddenly there's a flash, and they say it's actually not him. There's this young petite lady who is talking, and it's his voice modulation, his face, etc., but the movement is the same. Now, with that coming in, and with AI generating anything and everything for us, won't there be a point of time when people will say, my God, what do I believe? Social media is, do I hear and see social media? Do I hear and see audio and video in any platform? Or should I, what do I do? I can't even go back to the newspapers. So do I touch and feel things? Because everything virtual seems to be unreal or virtual, in fact. So, what are your thoughts on that while we're waiting for Sagar?
I think the more we are seeing AI generated content, that is more towards perfectionism. Everything's perfect with AI videos, which means now people appreciate more of raw content. For example, if we look at selfie videos, they are performing much better in today's world. And people would rather connect with, they prefer real human connection and raw videos, people making mistakes in their videos rather than the perfect edited, super edited videos.
Absolutely. Savvy, your thoughts?
Yeah, I have a take on that, and I'll tell you this. See, um, in an industry where you need to build that personal connection with your customer, I think people knowing that it's you on the camera is extremely beneficial. So for real estate agents, doctors, lawyers, where it's like you are the face of the company, you are the hero product. But if I talk about, let's say, a SaaS company, right? If I'm selling a SaaS software, where my customer is coming and watching my videos because they want to learn my SaaS software. And maybe as a business owner, I don't have the time to make videos on every new update. That's where, like, I think if the hero product is something else, but not the person itself, it's okay to use leverage AI to be effective and efficient. But I think in a people business, especially ours, uh, one improvement I see with real estate agents doing AI videos is their accents are changing. Like suddenly you see if I do that, my accent, like, I can sound American, right? So I'm just saying, people that don't know you, some people are using that content maybe just for fun sake. But I think in our business, our line of industry, we are not there where we have 100% perfected AI for customer not to know.
Got it. Anshul?
See, AI videos are coming huge amount, and people don't want to rely on that. The thing is that whenever a AI videos come, now people start seeing that profile. They go to that profile and see it is written that it is AI video. If it is a genuine profile, na, then you will get everything on other platforms. Or like Google will also keep on putting up the videos in searches and all. So in AI thing, I will say that it will not work when people want to get connected with someone. AI videos don't connect with someone because they are not seeing in the eyes, or they are not having a good like, I speak in Punjabi, so I have a dialect in Punjabi, so people get connected to that also. So there is a connection that Sabi said na, that you have to.
No, I agree. But don't you think over a period of time, and this is for
Hmm.
all of you, just a thought, I don't even want an answer, but I'm saying over a period of time, over the next 2, 3, 5 years, AI is going to perfect that also. So, if I have a Punjabi accent, you have a Marathi accent, somebody has a French accent, eventually it'll copy that also so beautifully. It's going to be
Yeah,
over a period of time. It's going to be very hard to sell. Let's ask this question from Sagar as well. I was asking him a question. So with AI, the distinction between real and fake is dissipating, disintegrating. The lines are disappearing. How will people trust social media and video and voice, audio, video, because they won't be able to distinguish कि आदमी है कि AI है, ये सच बोल रहा है कि ये चैट जीपीटी या किसी के द्वारा निकाल रहा है. What? How is this going to change, and what will people go back to newspapers, or will they stay online forever?
See, that cannot be undone. Obviously, people will be online forever, and it will be upgrading because first they went to computers, and then they went to mobile phones, then they went to Orkut, Facebook, then Instagram, then TikTok was trending, and then Insta Reels got trending, and now is the AI time. So it will keep technology will keep modifying and upgrading, and there'll be new inventions coming up. But we have to use our brains sometimes, that what is real and what is not. We have to figure it out, because even if you on Instagram, if you say that there are some reels which are not actually true, that with eating this or drinking this happens, which is not actually true, but people post that. So it's on us that whether you are just blindly believing something, or you are thinking on it and then verifying it and then applying it. And AI, it's clearly evident when you see AI videos. It's clearly evident that this is made through AI, because you can understand the lips and you can understand the face structure as well, and the background as well. So there was one influencer in real estate only. She started making videos through AI. She was in the trending in between for few weeks, but after a while she disappeared, because people are not fools. That if everything would have happened through AI, then Anshul wouldn't be traveling all the places, or Mr. Sabi wouldn't be like focusing on making videos, nor I would be here right now shooting. It's like it's easy, like you can use my face and you can make it through AI show anything, but it's not that easy that it looks like. I think it will still take years to apply that thing. There are a lot of DMs which I get, that you don't have to be everywhere. We can put your face and we can put your voice into AI. I get lot of demos they send me. I say that give me a 99% demo also, where my lips are exactly moving the same, my face is exactly the same, the property is exactly the same, and everything is in synchronization, and then I will purchase that AI, even if it cost me a lakh rupees a month, because it is saving my time. So
Absolutely.
I didn't find any of the things till now, and that's why I'm still shooting content. I'm still putting my time into it. So it is not going to be 100% AI thing, and you know that the soft skills, the human emotion, the customer touch. Otherwise, in AI, if you see, the speeches are like recorded. You feel like it's like a robot speaking, and
Yeah,
it feels it's a scripted thing. But when I
there's
speak,
no emotion.
yes, I relate to the people's heart. I touch the soul. I get into their brains. So that's how people understand it.
I hope that when we sit and do this discussion 5 years later, also, it's at that same level. But I'm sure 10 years later, we would be able to be in 10 different locations. And that will be, because we will literally be in 10 locations doing different things, talking different things, and we will be controlling ourselves. It will be like the charioteer with 10 horses. So we will be the charioteer, Krishan Ji's. I won't even call it twin because we are too small to say that, but we will be, like his subject, holding those 10, which are us only. Those horses will be us. So
Yeah.
that's, someday that may happen. I
Yeah,
hope
who
it's
would
not
have who would have
completely.
thought that we could do a podcast together? Like you are in Delhi, he's in
Amazing.
Johannesburg, she's in Thailand, and Anshul is in Punjab, and I'm in Mumbai. So yeah.
Absolutely. It's amazing. So if there was this one, if you could remove this one bad habit from this industry, what would it be?
You asking me?
I'm asking all five of you. This is my final question before we get to rapid fire. One bad habit of this industry, if you had to remove, what is that habit and what would it be?
Maybe, Sam,
Anyone
I
can
will
speak
start.
first.
I will start
Okay.
from a content creation perspective as a realtors, because that's again my core area. I would say it's the realtors tend to overthink more than a lot of other professions I've worked with. If I'm working with a mindset coach, he knows what to say, he'll say it. I think we overthink, and also I think we are also drawn to, we have a shiny object syndrome. We see something, 2 months later you'll see the realtor learning something new and completely forgetting why they signed up for something 2 months ago. We're always trying to do new. So I think that sometimes I work with so many realtors and I tell them, if you're focusing with me, give me 6 months. If you cannot, just focus on what you're doing. Because 2 months later you could be vanishing because I'm helping you with video. Maybe somebody sent you an email about AI video, and now you're drawn to that. So just I think sticking to one thing, just
Patience and
like real estate,
perseverance. Yeah.
right? It's like it's a waiting game. So I think same with the people doing it.
Okay. Fair enough. Sagar?
Yeah, so I think there are multiple bad habits of this industry. Um, it's overselling, where people over promise and under deliver.
Mis-selling,
Now,
underselling.
yeah, and even builders are involved in that, because if they are taking a RERA of 2030, but they will say that I'll complete and give it to you in 2028, and the sales manager also talks the same way, and the broker also talks the same way कि भले रेरा 2030 का है लेकिन 2028 में 28 में आपको मिल जाएगा, नहीं मिला तो. So, and there is a buffer period in that as well, that even a RERA of 2030 can be extended for more 2 years, 2032. And even in 2032, if that building is not completed, they can extend more 2 years. So, what is the safety of a customer buying an under construction project? I had sold a flat in 2022 where the possession was to be given in 2024 starting. It has been 2026. Still, the customer hasn't received the possession, and the EMIs are getting deducted. That's the thing. So you are actually paying for a house which you don't own. Your EMIs are deducting, plus you are paying a rent.
Rental. Very
It's a
sad.
double thing. Plus, second thing is that the people jumping from one company to another company. So if I am hiring a team, they are motivated for first 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks, and then they say, "I think real estate is not for me," and they keep jumping.
Or
So
they
it's
go to
like,
another they go to competition also. They just walk out. So you become a training establishment, training
yes,
entity.
yes. I think in that way I must have trained more than 1,000 people in last 10, 15 years. Yes, there are more than 1,000 people who came in my company and they left. So people have given that, Sagar runs a training school for real estate. And right now, actually, when I sit for interviews, that people who are freshers over here who come, they say that we have come to learn real estate. Then I say them that my charges are 2 lakhs rupees. I'll give you 1 month training, and you need to join that course. But I don't hire freshers until unless I see something. And even if I hire them, I just make sure that I give them the work, which even if they leave and go, it doesn't matter to me. So I give them on the telecalling work, or else I tell them go and meet 100 builders and come and sit and give replies to my comments.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Jasmine.
I think I see a lot of agents complaining about, oh, my company is not giving me leads, or the buyer is never ready, or the seller is keep changing his prices. Instead of taking responsibility and understanding, okay, how can I improve my skill set? How can I qualify people better? How can I prioritize different things? And most importantly, how can I learn the skill set of acquiring new clients instead of relying on the company leads or external factors?
So true. So true. Everybody wants leads. Everybody wants them for free. Everybody says the company should give me leads. Why can't you run on your own? We are in the sales business, not in the service business. McDonald's is in the service business. People come to them and say, I want these fries, this Coke, this burger, pack it and give it. No, there's no salesman in McDonald's because it's in the service industry. But we are in the sales industry. So we have to go out and build your clients, build prospects, hone your prospects, meet them regularly. You nobody sends birthday greetings, anniversary greetings, a happy anniversary of entering into this house 1 year later, 2 years later. There's simple things. What I used to do when I was actually selling real estate, and once in a while I do, I would take a photograph of that house with the family in front, with the bouquet of flowers that I would have given to them. That photograph I would frame beautifully. At the back of the frame, I would put my visiting card and seal it, scotch tape it really well. And then I would present it to them in a nice packet. They would open it. It's their house, it's a sentiment. They would hang it somewhere, maybe in their bathroom, maybe in the cupboard, but they'll hang it. They will not keep it away because it's that house, it's the first moment that they're cherishing. And when the guy wants to sell his house, buy a new house, or do anything in real estate, he knows where to find my card because he's seen it at the back of the frame. Small thing. So you have to build, nourish your prospects, and you can never stop following prospects. I keep telling people that a prospect is not dead till he is not physically dead. Don't tell me a cold ho gaya. Cold kuch nahi hota hai. Cold to death hota hai. But great point. Anshul, over to you.
See, I
Sorry,
was
I'll become a guest also and speak a little bit.
no, no, no. You are really you have experienced one from from all of us. See, I think first thing we should not do backstabbing in real estate because you see, if we take a client and to a sales gallery and we register a number, so another people come there and it's a backstabbing thing. Second thing, I think government should make RERA as a SEBI because
Beautiful.
RERA compliance people are fighting in courts. I've seen people are fighting in courts in high courts, but like in SEBI, one verdict is given, it is done. So in Indian real estate, RERA should be given powers like SEBI.
So right. See, there, I totally agree. And I'll give you a couple of others which I thought. One was on the RERA. RERA must have more teeth.
Yeah.
RERA is there. The government's done a fantastic job with it, but it needs to do more. RERA needs to have stronger teeth, not only for the developers, not only for the agents and brokers, but also for the clients.
Thanks.
Clients don't pay, the developer doesn't have enough money. What does he do after that? Because so money's in the escrow, but there's a time lag. If people don't pay, then what happens? Agents, every agent needs to be insured, reassured, assured, reassured that he is going to get his commissions on time. There should be no chasing. The check should go automatically. A lot of large developers are doing that. Then title search. Title search, the land was appropriate, not appropriate. If RERA defaults on that, then that is the fault of the government of
Yeah.
that state. It cannot be that sorry and all the customers then after that don't know what to do. If they build 3 extra floors, if they build something weak, it should be the responsibility of RERA because they are supposed to be monitoring the developer, not the poor customer. Now, these are things, and also all of us, when you said competing, we compete on killing our own commissions, the brokerage, and that is the fastest way to the bottom of the barrel because आप 5% लेते हो, मैं 4.5 लूंगा, मैं 4 लूंगा, मैं 3 लूंगा, मैं 2 लूंगा. Who's making the money? Developer still losing the same amount because he's given the 5%. But the customer gets that extra cushion and you, the poor agent, doesn't get it. Then look at it, mandates. When you sell a primary or a secondary property, we all say, let's go and show this property to somebody. You go and show the property. What happens? If the guy likes the property, he may or may not still buy it from you. And he will see it himself, his wife will see it, his kids will see, his mother will come, his father will come, his mother-in-law will come, father-in-law will come, his sister-in-law will come. All of them are seeing it. You burn your fuel, show the property, then eventually he will say, he'll stop picking up your phone and you'll say, what happened? And he's going to say, मेरे चाचा जी के भतीजे ने वो प्रॉपर्टी वो भी ब्रोकर है, उसने उसके थ्रू मैंने खरीद ली. So these are things which are intrinsic problems because we don't have a written exclusive mandate. I have for the last 20 years been promoting written exclusive mandates, And if we all agree to take that, then the problem will be solved perpetually. Escrow accounts. Every broker, buyer side and seller side, must compulsorily be on the contract, on the agreement. It should be made compulsory by the government, and all money, even in secondary sale, must go into the escrow account. If it goes into the escrow account, there will never be a problem of this kind. So we've got a lot of things, a lot of strides to take in our industry, and I'm sure over a period, people like you, influencers like you, please get this awareness into all these people. I'm happy to, you know, be interviewed by you guys instead and actually talk to you about these things. But until next time, let's do my patent rapid fire round. Um, you know, so I always say there's no coffee with Karan, but there is chai with Chopra. So,
क्या बात है, क्या बात है. Chai with
so
Chopra.
chai with Chopra. So here's what it is. My first question, and let's see who answers it first. I'll allow the first and the second guy because I'm sure there'll be two people together. 5 questions only. We'll keep it fast. We'll keep it sharp. One app you can't live without.
Instagram.
YouTube.
Oh, there you go. These guys are masters of the two, so therefore Instagram and YouTube.
Some might
Okay.
even say Tinder.
I was about to say Sagar. I was about to say Sam said only two men need to answer, not everybody. But Sam also said you have to be honest. So here is my answer.
अरे आपको third or fourth भी बोलो, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
One book that shaped your thinking. I know Sam.
Greatness Guide. Greatness Guide by
Rich
Robin
Dad's Poor
Sharma.
Dad.
Who not how? Absolutely who not how. Recently, like completely, I started hiring my personal assistants for the first time, and it has changed my life. Who not how?
Who not how? Fantastic. Good. One habit you wish you built earlier.
Discipline.
Daily non-negotiables.
Say that again.
Daily non-negotiables.
Daily non-negotiable. So every day in the morning or every night before you sleep, you build your task for next day, and that is non-negotiable. You got to do that. You got to accomplish and overcome it. Brilliant. One myth about real estate that must die.
Real estate people cannot become millionaires and billionaires.
Is that a myth?
Niranjan Hiranandani, sir. KP Singh, sir. One in a million can be
Yeah.
billionaires. But of course, you're right. But any other second one? One habit you wish you sorry.
Real estate people who do not have any degree, they join real estate.
So
They
that
become
means
brokers. Dalal. Dalal.
they become dalal. So what you're saying is that anybody who has fire in the belly and a mindset and a goal can become a billionaire, whether he is a average person, he's educated, non-educated, etc. As long as he has that in him, that desire, that goal, that hunger, he will become a he can become a billionaire.
Yes.
Absolutely. One word that defines leadership.
Responsibility.
Motivation.
Impact.
Responsibility, motivation, impact. Stabby आप रह गए हो.
I
बोलो
guess
फिर.
lead by example. Maybe I think it's 3 words, but
Okay, fair enough. Leadership. Okay, great. Guys, this is really fantastic. I've had a wonderful session with all of you. I hope you've also had a wonderful session with me. Very powerful, very energetic, and maybe do more and more of these kind of sessions over a period of time. Uh, we
Definitely.
will we will wrap this up. It's a lovely Tuesday evening. It's 6 p.m. and we're hoping that this 90-minute program will be fantastic. I'm looking forward to speaking to Anshul, Savvy, Sagar, and Jasmine. You guys have made my day by coming in. And over to you. You want to say something about today?
If you miss this podcast, then you're gonna lose a big thing. So if you hear all the 90 minutes, then it's gonna definitely change your life. And if you implement it, then you'll become a millionaire soon.
Brilliant. Sabi,
Well, write down in the comment section below, finish. That means we know you heard this podcast till the end. If you haven't
Yeah.
written the word finish, we know you haven't. I'm just joking. But no, I would just say what a wealth of information for not just, I think, you that are listening, but for all of us. Just hearing other successful people, like what they've done, and just the passion of people like Anshul, Jasmine, Sagar. Like, I mean, it's very addictive. Like, just to see what they're doing, you're like, I'm getting energy too. I'm like, oh my god, I'm not doing enough, although I work 20 hours a day. So thank you for having us.
Anshul, thank you. Thanks, Sabi. Anshul,
We have an experienced panel over here, so it will be a great fun to watch this for 1.5 hours. I think it will change your life, and it will get going to real estate videos more. People are really less. People call me. Many agencies call me, get me more influencers for real estate. I don't have many names in India right now.
Why don't you send my number to them?
I'm sure
I
they're
will
already
send
working
all.
with you.
I'm looking out for work.
Jasmine,
So my grandma, she always says you can either put your hand in the fire to realize it's hot, or you can listen to someone who has been there or been burnt. So now here we have experience of more than probably 150 years combined,
Wow.
so
I make half of it. Yeah.
I make 10% of it.
Oh, well, if you're
I'm not
talking about
even in it.
the heart, then I also make only 10%. I'm only 50 years
Yes.
old when it comes to my heart.
Uh,
But but guys, we have done this special show for all of you to understand the importance of being a great influencer. Like we said, influence is not the only thing. Influence also breeds trust. Trust breeds sales, and that is what we are looking at. All of you will eventually be great influencers. You'll be trusted by your clients, and you will automatically do a lot of sales. Thank you very much for taking time out on a Tuesday evening.
Sorry.
And I would like to thank not only my esteemed guests, but also the entire team of EXP, non EXP, real estate agents and brokers, non real estate persons, developers, other manufacturers, others, everybody who's come onto the show, because this is not only about real estate, this is about social media, about influencing, about doing business virtually and online. You guys have been really patient. Your comments were fantastic, and I'm looking forward to working with each one of you through our esteemed guests. Thank you very much for your time, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you guys
See you.
Thank you.
in the
Bye.
next podcast.
Thank you, guys. Wow, what a wonderful episode. Thank you, everybody, for being with us and for being so patient. I'm sure it was well worth it. A lovely Tuesday evening. We've had a fantastic time, and now it's time to pack up and go for dinner. But having said that, leadership is not loud, it is consistent. It's not about trending, it is about trust. And trust compounds faster than algorithms. If you want influence, build credibility. And if you want credibility, build competence. And if you want impact, build people. Because real estate is not just about property, it's about reputation. And reputation is leadership in slow motion. In this industry, you can buy reach, but you must earn respect. And respect is the only asset that never depreciates. Thank you for being part of this flagship conversation. Keep leading, keep building, keep raising the standard, and remember, Don't just chase visibility, build inevitability. Thank you very much, my dear guests, and my very, very patient and loyal audience that has always come and helped us build the show and take it to greater heights. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you and goodbye.